Hey everybody, Chris from Rottweiler Performance, and we wanted to take a moment in this reel to talk about the 2024 KTM 890 Adventure Catalytic Converter third O2 issue. We've been getting a lot of questions from our customers about what to do about it, and in this video what we want to do is talk to you guys about what we've been working on and testing and what has worked and not worked. And if this goes too long, we'll have a part 1 and part 2 in the reel, so just check the next reel if this goes over a minute and a half. So first of all, obviously, we started with the O2 spacer. This does work on some cars historically, but these days, not so much. We didn't have much faith in this, and we were correct. It didn't work. So the next thing is we got another one with a spacer with a cute little catalytic converter right inside this thing. We did not have much hope for this, and it did not work either. So we put that one away. There is a very popular video right now on YouTube where a gentleman who seems to really know what he's doing had made basically a little capacitor and resistor setup that seemed to fool the ECU in the proper way. We've seen some comments on there where people have made them themselves and they've worked. We made our own and it did not work for us. So it does not to say it doesn't work, but it didn't work for us. And we haven't seen too many comments on that thread that it works. I think we've seen a couple that said, hey, I'm going on 800 miles so far. But for us, it lasted about maybe 200 miles. It actually lasted less time than one of these. And we got an engine light and subsequent loss of cruise control, which obviously everyone wants their cruise control working. The other thing that we've seen that's somewhat popular is there are people using this item called OBD Link LX or OBD Link MX. They're basically the same thing. The LX works with Android phones and I believe one other that's not Apple. The MX works with all phones plus iOS and iPhones. So this one is about $90 on Amazon. This one is about $150. This is the one that I have. I actually have both of them. This is the one that I use. So what we do is we pair this. This is a Bluetooth, and they have an app, and then we have our Lone Lec Euro 5 connection right here. So this is an adapter cable, and what people have been doing is they've been connecting this bike and letting it, and they just secure it somewhere with a zip tie and they let it ride on the bike. And what it allows them to do is basically if they ever get an error light, they can literally pull over at any time, pull out their phone, pull out the app, clear the code, and everything goes away. They get the cruise control back and everything is fine. It's a very cool thing to have regardless, but it's a Band-Aid fix, but it is a fix that people are using. And we've been hearing that every time they clear it, it actually goes further and further out. So that is one option. Now, we have been working with 2 companies right now who claim to have an electronic device that fools the system. And so the last thing we want to do is sell something to you guys and find out that 1,000 miles down the road it doesn't work, because the Aero Decats is probably one of our most popular products. And a lot of people are calling us and asking